Imagine there's a hidden enemy inside you, capable of causing serious harm without you even knowing it's there. Surprisingly, almost half of you watching this video might be unknowingly battling this problem. This silent threat is known as fatty liver or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and it can eventually cause your liver to fail. But before you panic, here's the good news. We have devised a 6-step plan that not only halts fatty liver disease in its tracks, but it can also reverse its effects. And guess what? This strategy also has the potential to treat or even prevent conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity. So stick with us as we teach you what you need to do to get rid of this condition for good. But before we give you these important steps, it's essential to understand how serious fatty liver disease is and the necessity of treating it. This is a condition that is what it sounds like. It's when your liver gets an excessive accumulation of fat. Now, it often goes along with other metabolic conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and high cholesterol, making it a huge issue in our modern society. Fatty liver disease often flies under the radar. It doesn't have any symptoms, but it can progress to a more severe form known as non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, or NASH. In this stage of the disease, the liver not only has fat, but this fat starts to cause inflammation and damage to the liver. Unfortunately for most people, this is where you may discover that you have an issue with it. We typically will find this on routine lab work when we see that certain liver enzymes are elevated. If allowed to advance, it can lead to cirrhosis, a severe scarring of the liver that greatly hampers its function and can culminate in liver failure or liver cancer. Fatty liver disease can affect upwards of 46% of the population, and the more serious form of NASH can be upwards of 5% of the population. Now, the most alarming thing about this is that we are seeing these numbers rise over time. So now that we have a better understanding of what fatty liver disease is, we're ready to start tackling it head on. This is key to being successful, and you need to take it serious and follow the steps that we're going to outline. The first step to combating fatty liver is to get rid of sugar drinks or any other kind of liquid calories. Consuming these kind of drinks that are loaded with fructose or high fructose corn syrup has been linked to increased risk of developing fatty liver. So you have to get fructose out of your diet as much as possible. The reason for this is that our bodies metabolize fructose much different than other sugars. Most sugars like glucose can be broken down in nearly all the cells in our body, but fructose is mostly metabolized by the liver. When the liver metabolizes fructose, it converts the sugar into energy and stores it as glycogen. However, when the glycogen stores are full, the excess fructose gets converted into fat, leading to fat accumulation in the liver and hence fatty liver disease. So if you're dealing with fatty liver or trying to avoid it, it's vital that you avoid sodas or other sweetened beverages. But unfortunately, fructose is found in a lot of other things in our diet, like processed foods, candies, and desserts. But there are lesser known sources of fructose that are still commonplace. For instance, many people view fruit juices as a healthy alternative to soda, but in reality, these can be just as packed with sugars. Other sources include condiments like ketchup, salad dressings, and seemingly unhealthy snacks such as granola bars. High fructose corn syrup, a widely used sweetener in the food industry, can also be found in an array of products like breads, cereals, and even certain brands of yogurt. So the key is to maintain a balanced diet and be a vigilant consumer, checking product labels for hidden sugars and moderating your fructose intake to protect our liver from undue harm. The second step in our liver wellness plan is to significantly reduce the consumption of simple and refined carbohydrates. Predominantly found in processed foods, these types of carbohydrates include sugars and refined grains that have been stripped of all their bran, fiber, and nutrients. Examples are white bread, pasta, pastries, and many breakfast cereals. The reason this is so important is because when you consume these foods, they're rapidly digested and absorbed into your bloodstream, leading to a spike in blood sugar. This in turn prompts your pancreas to release the hormone insulin. Insulin brings the sugar from your blood into your cells in order to be utilized. Now, one of the effects of insulin is that it causes your body to store excess energy as fat. And one of the places it loves to store it is in the liver. So the more you eat of these kind of foods, the higher your insulin levels are. The longer you have higher insulin levels, it puts you at risk for your body becoming resistant to insulin, leading to a host of problems, not the least of which is diabetes. So instead of refined carbohydrates, it's better to opt for complex carbohydrates found in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. These fruits are high in dietary fiber, which also slows down digestion and results in a more gradual rise and fall of blood sugar levels. Consuming high fiber foods can help manage insulin levels, keeps you feeling satiated for longer, and supports your overall liver health. Now let's move on to the third step in our plan, which involves embracing a new eating lifestyle. If you're looking for a specific diet to follow, we want to encourage you to adopt a Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet highlights a range of nutrient-dense foods. It emphasizes the consumption of fruits and vegetables, which are rich in antioxidants and fiber that aid in digestion and reduce inflammation. It prioritizes whole grains, which are excellent sources of complex carbohydrates and additional fiber, contributing to the balanced blood sugar levels and promoting a healthy digestive system. In addition, this diet champions the use of olive oil, a monounsaturated fat that is beneficial for heart health and has anti-inflammatory properties. Importantly, it encourages lean proteins like fish, especially those rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce inflammation and improve liver function. It also includes moderate amounts of nuts, legumes, and seeds, as well as a moderate consumption of dairy products and limited intake of red meat. What's remarkable about the Mediterranean diet is its demonstrated impact on liver health. Multiple research studies have shown that this dietary pattern can reduce liver fat even without significant weight loss. For example, a study published in the journal Hepatology found that following a Mediterranean diet for 6 months was associated with a significant reduction in liver fat compared to a low-fat diet. Adopting the Mediterranean diet is not just a temporary fix, but rather a long-term lifestyle change. It's a transition that doesn't require you to compromise on flavor or satisfaction, but rather encourages a balance of nutrients that cater to your overall health, and particularly your liver. Now for the fourth step of our plan. We need to address a well-known risk factor of liver disease, and that's alcohol. While many of you may enjoy a glass of wine or beer from time to time, it's essential to understand the impact that alcohol can have on your liver. To put it simply, your liver does not like alcohol. It's metabolized in the liver, which means that heavy or continuous consumption can overwork it, leading to inflammation and damage. It also increases the fatty acids in the liver that contribute to fat accumulation, making your fatty liver worse. When alcohol is broken down by the liver, harmful byproducts are produced. So this causes inflammation and damages the liver cells that can lead to scarring of the liver and can ultimately progress to cirrhosis or liver cancer. However, this is not to say that alcohol must be entirely removed from your life. Moderate consumption, defined by the CDC as 1 drink a day per woman and 2 drinks a day per men, can usually be managed by the liver. But if you're suffering from fatty liver disease, even moderate alcohol consumption can worsen your condition. So switching to non-alcoholic beverages more often can significantly decrease the load on your liver, allowing it to better perform its crucial tasks without the added strain of metabolizing alcohol. In the long run, this conscious choice can have a profound effect on your liver health. So while it's perfectly fine to enjoy an occasional glass of wine, remember that moderation in this case truly is key. Shifting gears to our next step, let's focus on an essential aspect that goes hand in hand with the changes we've discussed so far, and that's weight loss. Losing weight is an incredibly effective way to reduce liver fat and mitigate the adverse effects of fatty liver disease. Now you might ask, why weight loss? Multiple studies have consistently shown a strong correlation between weight loss and improvements in liver health. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Hepatology in 2016 demonstrated that weight loss as little as 3 to 5% can significantly reduce liver fat. For those with NASH, a more severe form of fatty liver disease, a weight loss of 7 to 10% is recommended for substantial improvements in liver health. Weight loss works in reducing liver fat because it decreases the overall amount of fat of your body stores, including fat in your liver. Moreover, weight loss also improves insulin sensitivity and helps manage other metabolic disorders that are often associated with fatty liver disease, such as type 2 diabetes and high cholesterol levels. However, it's important to note that losing weight should be done gradually and safely. Rapid weight loss paradoxically causes liver damage, so a slow and steady approach is the most beneficial. Consider adopting lifestyle changes that promote sustainable weight loss. These can include eating a nutrient-rich, low-calorie diet, engaging in physical exercise, and ensuring adequate sleep. By focusing on healthy, gradual weight loss, you can make a significant difference in your liver health and your overall well-being. Our sixth and final step involves turning to the world of supplements. Now, it's important to clarify that supplements should not replace a healthy diet and lifestyle, but rather complement them. Research has indicated that certain supplements might be beneficial for fatty liver disease, specifically omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and milk thistle. Omega-3 fatty acids, commonly found in fish oil supplements, are essential fats that our body cannot make and therefore must be obtained through diet or supplements. Studies have shown that omega-3 fatty acids can reduce liver fat and inflammation in people with fatty liver disease. A 2016 meta-analysis published in the journal Liver International reviewed 18 randomized controlled trials and found that omega-3 supplements significantly decreased liver fat content. Vitamin E is another supplement that's been studied for its potential benefits. Some research suggests that it may improve liver function in people with fatty liver disease and NASH. A landmark study published in the New England Journal of Medicine showed that vitamin E improved various markers of liver function and reduced inflammation in people with NASH. I have to leave a big caution on this though, because there have been a few studies showing that high doses of vitamin E can actually increase your risk of dying. So this is definitely one that you need to run by your own doctor. Lastly, silymarin, the active component of milk thistle, has long been used for various liver conditions. It's believed to have antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antifibrotic effects, which can help protect the liver. A 2017 systematic review of nutrients found that silymarin may benefit people with fatty liver disease and NASH, though more research is needed to confirm these effects. But despite these promising findings, supplements should always be used under the guidance of a healthcare professional. They can assess your individual health needs, guide you to appropriate doses, and help you to avoid potential interactions with other medications that you may be taking. Remember, supplements are not a magic pill, but when used correctly and in conjunction with other steps, they can help support your liver health. Well, to summarize, combating fatty liver disease isn't just about a single change. It's about a comprehensive approach that considers diet, exercise, moderation of alcohol, potential supplementation, and most importantly, lifestyle changes. With strong commitment to these 6 steps, reducing intake of sugary drinks and refined carbs, adopting the Mediterranean diet, limiting alcohol, maintaining regular exercise, and aiming for a healthy weight loss, as well as considering potential benefit of supplements, you can not only halt the progression of fatty liver disease, but you can also work towards reversing it. Remember, the goal isn't just to protect your liver, but to enhance your overall health and your quality of life. As always, ensure to consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new diet or exercise regimen. But take the first steps towards a healthier liver and a healthier you. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards better health, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.